Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Good double jab by Black Mamba. Well timed by Big Train. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
He comes with the straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Big Train stunned, and he is hurt. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Big Train's rocked by a huge hook to the head. What a big shot, and a big punch puts him down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
There's the combo to the body. That's a well-scored left hand by Black Mamba. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame... And now the ref gets involved and warns them for headbutting. A battering shot by, and yet another big shot comes in. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
That's a nice right hand that time by Big Train. And the round comes to an end. We did have a knockdown in that round. Now, Teddy, if you're in the corner where your man was down on the floor, what are you telling him?
Well, the first thing I do is I sit him down, I get water on the back of his neck. You know, I bring him to a sense, I make sure that he's clear and everything, and then I tell him why he got his backside put on that canvas so he can correct it, and he doesn't go out there and get caught again with the same punch.
Big Train banged around by a big uppercut. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Big Train's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Big Train. Stunned, and he is hurt. And now the ref saying Big Train's going to have a point deduction here. The repeated low blows finally caught up with him. Blocks the headshot. Right to the head with that right. Very accurate two-punch combo by Big Train. Big Train's giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head so he can get past it.
Last 10 seconds. That's a stinging right hand by Black Mamba. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Keep your distance.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Big Train. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Big Train. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
1-2, 1-2.
Halfway through this round. Good flush, straight left hand. Scores big with the hook to the head. Little head hunting with the left. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe.
Solid, up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Move it.
Right back to the work up top.
Keep your hands up. Fight this fight.
3 rounds in the books here, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Black Mamba's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far, because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab, because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to separate themselves.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Nice work, nice work.
And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. And now he's targeting upstairs. Big Train's right hand scores well that time.
Hands up, hands up.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Big Train.
Side to side. Move your head.
Big Train showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Good step back counter punch there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Side to side. Move your head.
A little head hunting with the right. Hooks to the head. Big Train's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands.
Finish with the hook. Head movement. Head movement.
Good flush shot upstairs. Big Train's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? Black Mambas banged by a left hand. We come to the end of the round, and maybe now decision time for the corner here. And Teddy, talk to me about how a trainer knows his guy's had enough.
Well, you have to know your guy. You have to know how.
He did not see that right hand at all. He may want to tie up. Nice work on the combination by Big. And banging away he goes. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
2, 3, 4. Get up! 5, get up! Get up! 6,
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh! How is he gonna survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's gonna have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand.
Keep moving.
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Black Mamba's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found a target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
Good work on the combination by Black Mamba. Big Train's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Big Train's able to get back up to his feet. But Teddy, this is a much different story. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out for the next round.
A sound combination by Big Train. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. He's just having his way on the outside against the guy that can't afford to stay there.
No, he has to find a way to get inside. I have a little advice for him. Start moving your head and start working your way in without tackling.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Resourceful hook by Big Train. Big shot. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Big Train's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockouts, your winner.
Black Mama's come from behind victory, steals the show tonight, Teddy.
The Cardiac Kid strikes. At least that's what I'm calling him.
He does it by knockout.